Hey everyone, Gnarlash here. Welcome back to some more ARK Survival Ascended. Today we're going to be making our Pteranodon saddle and hopefully finding our base location. It might not be our final base location, but if it's still kind of the same as I remember it being, it might be, because there's just a nice big piece of flat land over by Greenhob. So what we're doing right now, I'm just moving the raft over, like, kind of as close as we can get it to the mouth of this river, only because if it does end up being as good as we think, or if we find another base location in the vicinity, then we're going to want to have all our resources as close as possible, because these Pteranodons, I mean, even though they're pretty good and the one has amazing melee, Pteranodons just don't have very good weight, so there's going to be a few trips back and forth. So I don't like this deep water, and if we don't have any creatures on the raft, nothing should attack it. So we should be okay if I move it over into the mouth of the river. And even the seagulls shouldn't bother us either. So let's move right up here. Let's take a quick peek in the water, which I hate so much. Oh, why is that so deep? Okay, I don't like that at all. Yeah, let's just move right up here. I don't see anything. This should be shallow enough that we don't get attacked by anything. Hopefully. Although I see Carnos and berries, and there's literally raptors right there. Maybe we try and go a little bit farther out. So we have a Hesperornis on our raft, but that's okay. Almost had two Hesperornis on our raft. Let's come down this way from this Pego as well. So maybe not as close as we want to be, but pretty close. Yeah, I do not like the deep water at all. Like open water, like deep ocean water like that. Don't like it. Don't mind the surface of it. I just do not like the depth of it. Okay, so first things first, let's make our Pteranodon saddle, which we should have all the resources to do. Perfect. And then we're going to use, who has the most stamina? 38 stamina, 42. You're also a really good melee Pteranodon. Off chance things go badly, I'd rather lose this one. So we're going to use the male for now, because I would like to keep that that melee if we can. And it actually has 26 levels in it, since it was in the Pokeball for so long. Let's see. What do we want to put on you? Probably some stamina. So let's get the stamina up to like 600, and then we're going to want some weights. Yeah, because you're not really going to be doing too much fighting. You're mostly going to be carrying me around. Because the other part of this, too, is these Pteranodons are, you're going to be safe there, right? The seagull shouldn't bother the raft. Should be okay. Oh, we actually have a level 2. Health. Awesome. Yeah, so these Pteranodons... Ooh, that shark actually looked pretty big. I don't know why, but it just looked big to me. Yeah, so these Pteranodons, we're gonna breed them and get all the good stats together. And I mean, maybe we'll even look and see if there's another 150. Yeah, I don't even know if the raft would fit up this river, actually. Yeah, we'd actually have to go around the other way and bring it all the way around. So we wouldn't be able to do that. But yeah, so these will be used for breeding. Maybe we'll tame some more and breed them up as well. There's a Ceratosaurus down there. And then those are the ones that we'll be thinking about, well, maybe we should put points into melee and stuff. But these, for now, are going to be utility, especially until we get, like, RGs and things like that, so... But yeah, as we're flying over here, if you do find yourself enjoying this one, go ahead and hit that like button. Helps the channel out massively. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And let's see. Now, I'm pretty sure... I'm actually not sure how close we can build, for one. Because I think in Survival Evolved, there was like a limit to where you could build. I don't know if you can disable it in single player. And then I also don't know if having single player settings turned off, like we do here, has any impact on that. That being said, there is some raptor activity, but like, I think it's this spot over here. Isn't there a waterfall around here? Am I crazy? Hang on, maybe I'm crazy. Oh no. Here's the waterfall. I thought it was flatter over here. And it is mega close to the swamp too. I mean, it's not extremely flat. And there's some not so great stuff around here. But maybe... maybe we could make it work. But maybe for now, just to kind of get a starter base up, we build up here on this flatter land. Like over here. I probably should have crafted a sickle before coming out here, now that I'm thinking about it. Can we try to put down some thatch? What are you? Looks like a trike. It's running from something or running to something. Just want to make sure we're not going to get killed before. Yeah, it's trying to fight something. I mean, maybe this is too dangerous to build over here, but I don't know. I mean, this here is actually a really nice spot if we can build here. So let's gather up some stuff so we can at least try and put down a foundation. And then we'll see what we can do. We probably need some wood. The tree back here. Okay, perfect. Alright, let's hop back on you just in case, and let's make some foundations here. So let's make, yeah, we can just make two. We actually need to make thatch structures for this here. And then once we complete this, we'll have some skill points that we can use. So let's put you on our hotbar for now. Oh, we can build here. Okay, that's kind of awesome. I mean, I think this is a pretty decent spot to build, right? Alpha pillar's right here. And that's where we were thinking about building before. Yeah, I mean, I've built over here before too, and this is actually really nice because it's like smack in the middle of the map. But I mean, this isn't too bad, and I think there's actually metal right here. And we can just, we're really close to like Obsidian Mountain there, and the volcano and stuff. So I think, at least for now, this is probably fine, as long as we don't get like Theried and Carnoed to death. Let's actually make sure that this is like flat. Okay, yeah. That looks good. Now, is there a plant in here? Oh, no, it's gone now. Okay. So what I think I'm gonna do is... Oh, these are actually I thought they might be, but I wasn't sure if these were harvestable plants. So what's going to be a little bit tricky is trying to bring all that metal over. I may actually have to pop out the other Pteranodon and use that to help carry some stuff over as well. But yeah, let's actually get... Do we have enough thatch and stuff for boxes? No, we need to get some more thatch. So there's a lot of stuff around, like resource-wise. But we do have to be very careful because of Trudons and things like that. We don't want to have that happen to us because we will definitely be dead. Actually need thatch. Don't really need wood too much. Nice. Yeah, I just want to get some boxes up. So that way we can bring all our stuff over. Let's just take a quick look, make sure there's no horrible things around us. So there's a trike there. Okay. I think we're kind of... Actually, is there a way even up here? Hang on. Oh yeah, there is right there. And can things get up on this side then too? Probably, right? Oh wait, look at this spot. Oh, this is even better. That's even... I mean, okay, it's not as flat. So maybe it's not... like amazing. But... I don't know. Well, we can at least harvest the trees that are up here. But yeah, this is a nice little spot, and nothing can get up here. So what I'm wondering is maybe we build up here first, then we can build a bigger base, like on the low ground there. I think that might actually be the play. Let's grab a little bit more wood. Actually, we probably can't. So let's grab our foundations. Because I do like this spot here, but I want to build a bigger base in this spot. And if we're building in thatch and wood and stuff here now, then we're going to have to like redo it. And I actually don't remember if you can build over structures in Ascended like you could in Evolved. So I guess we probably want to pick these, right? Is there going to be like a lot of stuff here? Probably. Okay, maybe what we do then is we'll come over here and we'll put down our foundation. Oh, there, I'm a helper. We'll put down our foundations here. Just to have them. And then we're going to clear out this area and then we'll build some stuff. This is actually mega bright at night. I'm not sure if I like that. Well, I mean, if we end up not liking it, we could always move. So let's build 2 boxes. And then we can move all of our stuff over and start to get some sort of base set up here. So it doesn't really matter. We just pop you down there, pop you down there. And then we'll put all of our extra stuff. Not sure how we got wood and flint, but we did. Put all that in there. That looks good. I mean, the berries we can probably just throw on the floor, to be fair. Just to save some space. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start bringing all of our stuff over from the raft, and I'll bring you back if anything interesting happens. Man, that sun is actually mega cool. That's crazy. Okay, so we have almost all of our stuff back to Greenob. There's just actually a little bit more wood left on the raft, which I don't know if we're going to go back for that, or we might just leave it, because there is tons of wood that we can farm. Let's go ahead and land for stamina. Hopefully there's nothing bad down here. It's not nighttime, so we shouldn't worry about Trudons, which is good. Just hopefully nothing bothers the Pteranodons. Which looks like we're okay. Okay. Yeah, so I noticed that during the day, the green light from the obelisk isn't too bad. But at nighttime, it's actually pretty horrible. I actually didn't see this Gigantoraptor before. What level are you? Is that 150? Because there's 140. Yeah, there's 150. Wow. Yeah, so there's actually like a 140 or 145 right down the river there. It's like a tealish kind of color. I've actually never tamed a Gigantoraptor before, so probably don't want to do the 150 as the first tame. But we will see. We also need to get something that has that lays better eggs, because we're not going to use Pteranodon eggs for that. Because I think the egg quality, or not quality, but like the size of the egg matters when you're taming those guys. So definitely don't want to use Pteranodon eggs. There's actually a raptor down here. And we do want a raptor. A 145. Yeah, that vanilla with sprinkles mod definitely helps with the island levels, that is for sure, because usually you're not seeing stuff like this high level on the island. Please don't go too far. Nope, come here. Okay, now land. Please land up here. Where are you going? Okay, yeah, I don't know why they have to like fly all the way over there. And they can't just like land over here. Okay, so let's drop all this stuff into here. And what we're going to do is throw, well, we're going to harvest a bunch of this stuff up. And then, well, I guess maybe we should put the bed down, just in case. Just in case. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to start harvesting all this stuff up here. And really what I want to do is we're going to want to start looking into potentially a Doedicurus. Although I guess before a Doedicurus, we're going to want an RG. So there is that. Because even if we tame the Doedicurus, I mean, we're going to be kind of limited to where we can farm, unless we can pick the Doedicurus up. So that is definitely a thing. What level is Doedicurus saddle, actually? Can we even craft it? Oops. Okay, yeah, so we can. Alright, so that's not too bad. I do kind of want to get a raptor, but I'm not sure if it's a huge priority. But the Doedicurus is for in terms of building our base, because I don't really want to build. Can we harvest this? Okay. Yeah, I don't really want to build out of thatch for like our main structure. So hopefully by the time we start building the base, we'll actually, you know, we'll know if we're going to stay here or not. And we do need water. Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the last time I played on the island, there were actually queen bees in the green obelisk area. And I don't know if that's supposed to be that way. But there was just like random queen bees down there. And you could just tame them, like as long as you had this stuff. Like, so, I don't actually need water. As long as you had like rare flowers or what else? What is it? Simple kibble, I think. You could just go down there and tame them. Didn't we bring the smithy over already? Am I crazy? We did. Okay, cool. So I want to throw this down. Can we disable snapping? Let's put you right there for now. Is that a raptor down there? If that's a good level raptor, it's actually on a pretty nice spot for us to tame it. What I want to do here is make a sickle. Yeah, we definitely have enough stuff for that. Yeah, just to be able to harvest up this fiber that's kind of chilling here. And let's actually throw this stone in here. That is fine. Flint can go in there too. And there should be metal at the bottom of this. Wasn't there a raptor here? Am I crazy? I'm not... Oh, it's a Trudon. Looked a lot bigger when I was looking at it. Okay, well there's a parasaur down here, so that's reassuring. It's also got 3 babies. Oh yeah, see there is a queen bee down here. Look at that. That is kind of crazy. Right there, queen bee. We don't want to, let's not stick around though because we don't want to aggro the bees. But yeah, there you go. So if you're looking for to tame bees and you don't want to go into the redwoods for honey and stuff, green ob. And if you're playing unofficial and people are allowed to build in here and they block the spawns, then I am sorry because this seems like a really easy spot to tame a bee. But yeah, very cool. I thought that might have... Oh, I thought that was a bee. It was actually the obelisk humming. Yeah, I thought that might have been a bug the first time I saw that, but apparently, well, either it's not a bug or it is a bug and they just didn't feel like fixing it. Now let's actually harvest up some flint as well while we're doing this, just to have some kind of on standby for arrows and potentially some spark powder, because we are going to need that for a fabricator. I don't think anything can actually get up here. At least it didn't look like it. Can I harvest this? Oh, wait a second. If I harvest this, can stuff get up here? There's actually a Trudon right there. I think if I harvest this, I think stuff can. Oh, I could literally... Oh, no, no, no. Don't aggro me. I don't think they aggro during the day, right? We're gonna have to put some spikes here. 100%. Alright, well, I'll leave the rock there. But I thought this was actually like a place where nothing can get up, but that is definitely not the case, which means we actually have to worry about Therazinos and stuff like that. Not ideal, for sure, but did I grab our sickle? I did not. Let's do that. Let's start picking up some of these plants so we can start throwing down some foundations. Throw all that in there. I have some foundations on my hotbar. So let's put you there. And let's take care of these ones in the middle first. There's actually so many plants here, just like, I feel like they're like in the mesh. Like there's so much. Yeah, that's crazy. I kind of just want the ones that are visible gone, because then that'll make our building look a little bit better. Is there more there? Okay, maybe we're good. You can't get up here, can you? No, this is way too high. Yeah. Okay, we're good. So I guess let's put our building up here. Oh, it's on our... Yeah, I just said it was on our hotbar. Yeah, let's put that up here. So like... right there. And all these plants should go away now, right? Okay, perfect. And some more of these should go away now. Like that. It did. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, so this is actually a nice little spot, and we'll just put up some spikes. I'm thinking we probably want to build metal ones, which I have a feeling we are high enough level. But I don't know how much they cost. 25 metal. We only need a few though, so that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. And now when we harvest these, yeah, especially when I get rid of these because I can't see the edge of the cliff, and we'll definitely go flying. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about just going over and taming an RG. Potentially. Maybe we just work on getting the base up here. So, okay, that all looks good. There's some more fiber here. Just kind of get rid of all this stuff. Yeah, let's get some of those spike walls crafting, actually. Because then what we can do is we can actually break that rock. And then we won't have to worry about any creatures coming up because they won't be able to break the metal. So can we make 3? We can. Okay, that is actually perfect. So now I can come over here and harvest this rock up because we're going to want the stone, especially if we're going to make an RG trap. Okay. Got these. So let's go ahead and... Oh. It's literally the spot here. Okay. So if I put you... like... that. Ooh. Okay, that's not what you want. Can I actually get back up there now? Okay, I can. Yeah, and that's why we want to block it. So if I can get up there, then dinosaurs can get up there for sure. Alright, so put another one there. Gosh, it's so hard to see these spikes like this. That actually looks pretty good there. Now, can anything walk up on that side? That is question. Maybe we make one more. Yeah, I'm thinking we make one more and then have that completely blocked off. Plus, we can always reuse these later. I think you can pick these up, right? You should be able to pick them up as long as they're not damaged. I feel like there's some buildings that you can't pick up. I don't remember which ones they are, though. Water will actually be easy to get up to this base also, because we have water right down there. Oh, well, provided we can build a tap down there. Actually, I don't know if we can. But there's that waterfall not too far that we were looking at earlier. This isn't going to look very pretty, and that fog is really... Oh my goodness, look at that. Fog is crazy. What is going on? Yeah, that is... No, then it's gone. Okay. Yeah, definitely not too big of a fan of the fog. Also wondering if we should just throw a lot of this fiber on the ground. I want to harvest the ones that are in the immediate vicinity, like the ones that are definitely in the way. And then we can just kind of chuck the rest of them. So let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And then what do you have on you still? Oh, you have stone. I should be able to just pull it into one of these boxes over here, I think. Should be in range. Let's see, stone. Perfect. Boom. Done. Okay. And then fiber. Chuck all you in there. Flint. Alright, sweet. Let's actually stack you up so you don't spoil as fast. Okay, now we can put you away. I actually just stacked the weight up on that Pteranodon that I just balled up there. Because like we're just using it for breeding, so I needed them to carry as much stuff back over here as possible. Okay, so let's... I guess we'll start throwing down some thatch walls and stuff and just kind of make a nice little starter base out of this so we can get some stuff going. I'm thinking... there was some stuff they added, some thatch structures that they added, wasn't there? Like ladders, fence foundations. I thought they added something else. Maybe they added the quarter walls and stuff. Oh, and the railings. Yeah, they did add all that stuff. Okay, and they added thatch pillars. That's right. Okay, so we're gonna make something hopefully pretty cool out of this. So let's make 10 of those, and that might proc our quest or whatever it's called. I'm wondering, maybe we should put some more foundations, have like kind of like an overlook. Where do we want that? Yeah, man, I guess over this way would be pretty good. We're probably gonna have to go down and farm some more thatch and stuff though too. So I'm gonna actually get started on building some of this stuff here. I'm not gonna go too crazy, but I kind of want to make it look a little bit nice because it's gonna be our base for a little while here, and then yeah, I'll bring you back when we get a little bit farther in the build. Okay, so here's what we have so far, and maybe it's a little overboard, but I'm kind of liking it. I'm really liking the bamboo, like the bamboo pillars, the bamboo railings, stairs, things like that. I like them a lot. I almost kind of wish there was like a tile set or like a skin even to make like the bottom of the thatch bamboo, so it's not like these blocks, but I mean, maybe we can do something with the pillars to make them look a little bit better. But I'm really liking this upper level here. I'm probably gonna put like the smithy up here, make this kind of like the kind of the crafting area. We don't really need a lot of space right now. This might even be a little overboard in terms of what we need. And I'm gonna like kind of make the bed area over here, kind of block that off into a separate room. And this will probably be as big as it is, like in terms of the floor space here. Yeah, not sure what I want to do down here yet, but yeah, I think what we'll probably do is have we'll have this space up here. We'll have this so you can kind of overlook the inside a little bit, and then this over here will be its own room, kind of. I'm not sure if I like the boxiness of this on this side here, but I'm willing to just deal with it until we build like a more permanent base later on. So yeah, I'm going to keep going with this, and I'll bring you guys back when we have a little bit more done. Oh, I also forgot to mention that we got our skill points as well. So what we're going to do is, there we go. We're going to go for experienced killer first because I want to get bonded taming, because I think that's the one that's the most immediately useful. I'm not sure if we're going to want to go any farther down that way, but yeah. I'm also wondering if they'll ever let you respec these, because I don't think you can right now, which is a little weird, unless you mind wipe. Maybe mind wiping resets these as well. So we might have to experiment with that at some stage. But we are going to go for Experience Killer first. And then we're going to go for Bond of Taming after that. So I think it's E. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. And yeah, cool. So what do we have over here now? So claim 3 wild babies, tame a herbivore, kill. Oh, yeah. Well, probably not doing that one. Yeah, definitely not going to beginner hunter. Kill one of the following: Dreadmare, Megalosaurus, Rhinio, or Uteranus. Beginner hunter. All right, remember that. This is doable. This is the easiest one by far. So whichever one of these we get done first, we'll go in that tree there. Okay, so it's a little while later, and we're making some progress. I'm not entirely sure I'm happy with... So like this wall here, compared to the other walls, it's looking pretty plain. And then this roof up on the balcony here. So I'm really liking the bamboo for a lot of this. And I'm liking the regular thatch stuff less when it's not for the floor. And I'm almost wondering if we should go for some sort of wood. And I don't really want to start mixing stuff. I don't want to, like, we're already going kind of crazy with this build. I don't want to push it too far. And, you know, commit a ton of time to it, especially if we're just going to build another structure on the low ground. Maybe we just leave this. Maybe we just keep it. Maybe this will be like our thing if we stay over here. But yeah, so I'm really liking the balcony. I like being able to see, like, you know, blue obs over there. Oh, well, when it's not cloudy, we can kind of see red ob right over there. And then in here, on the inside, this wall doesn't look too bad, and I really like this with the railings like that. So kind of like opens it up a little bit more. I wish you could get the bamboo on both sides of this. So kind of like how we have the bamboo on this side. I kind of wish we can change it so that we can have bamboo on both when it's an interior wall like that. Unfortunately, we can't. Same with the door. The door's kind of like this. So since we'll probably be seeing the least of this room, I made this the bamboo side. And then this room here, I have the frame for it. I'm not sure how I want to do this, though. So maybe what we'll do, let's see if I even have enough thatch to make any more. So if we grab 2 more of these, we do. Cool. So if we'd like take down, where's our gun? There we go. So if we pull these down, no, our railing stays there. Will this railing stay there? Nice. Okay, so like if we put some of these up here. So like we did that. And if we can snap that. And then do we have any more ramps? Probably not. We're probably out of thatch now. We can make 1. And we can maybe convey the point. I mean, if we stick with it, you'll see it when it's done anyway. But so like if we put this, see if we can get the snap point like that. The thing is, though, is I'm not sure. Oh, maybe that looks okay. Hang on. We might be onto something here. That could look really good, actually. All right. We may have something there. I'm not sure if I want to do the pillars across the top on this balcony part. I know I've done it over on the main sort of bedroom room building. I also like that little, like the little lights up the top like that, where we kind of like left the walls out and stuff. That's kind of cool. Although we are missing a pillar on this side across the top. We can probably just maybe fill in here. Yeah, that might block it off a little bit too much. Maybe not. No, I think that's kind of good. Yeah. Makes it a little more square. I don't know. I might pull the pillar down. In any case, I'm really liking the way this is coming out. What I might do is do the whole roof part and just expand it across the top here. So like this roof over here is a little bit smaller because if you can see, we have like these quarter roofs here. So I guess they're ramps, but they're roofs, you know, for our purposes. So this one's gonna be a little bit smaller, and then we could just put a roof across here, and then we'll have the bamboo all the way across. And that might look really good. I kind of wish we could get the railings to go sideways. So like instead of them being vertical, just have them be horizontal, because then we can get like the get that skylight effect. Especially if we could snap them, because you can snap them to the ramps, I'm pretty sure. Do I have? Yeah, I do. Yeah, so you can snap them to the ramps. So like if you could have them go horizontal between the ramps, then they could effectively be like, you know, quarter wall or half wall, whatever, but between the ramps. And I know I'm probably like really stretching the imagination here, but yeah, that would probably look pretty cool. But yeah, and then there's this part here where it doesn't have the pillar across, but I don't think I want the pillar there, so we might leave that off. And I'm not totally sold on the railings across the top here either. I just kind of felt like it was missing something, even with the pillars here. So, I mean, all in all, I'm really happy with it so far. And yeah, so I guess I'll keep going with it, and then I'll bring you back when we have more of it done. Okay, so it is a good amount of time later, and I think that we've pretty much finished what we're gonna do for this build. I don't want to go too much farther just because it's kind of getting a little, you know, a little much. But let me show you what I've done here. So this is what our main sort of like, I don't know what you would call this, like the main room looks like. Now, I wasn't sure if I was going to keep these railings here, because if you notice, like there's like a gap. So like if you can see there's like a gap here, and it doesn't really connect to the pillar, but I was able to snap these slanted railings here to these pillars on the side and then connect them with the one in the middle. I did get some overhang on these corner pieces, and inside it looks really good. On the outside you can kind of tell still, like maybe not so much on the ground, but if you're flying around you can kind of, make sure I don't fall off here, you can kind of tell that they're not really connected. Like down here you can give a good angle, you can kind of see. That does bother me a little bit, but not enough for me to take it down, because I think it does look a lot better with those railing pieces there. So if we come back in here, I just kind of put stuff wherever. The only thing that's not in here yet are all the resources that are in those bins there. They gotta be moved in, so I'll probably just go right in this corner here. In this room, I decided to take out this whole back panel here and do some like the same sort of design with the railings, and then put like a beam or pillar, or the thin pillar, yeah, in the middle here. It kind of looks a lot nicer, I think. It makes it more open, not as like dark. You get a lot of the natural light in from the outside, which is really nice. I also like the high ceiling, and I like this bit here that has the like this opening that comes through and is consistent here on this wall, and I also made it consistent here, so it's all across the ceiling. And then yeah, so in here is just the bed. I put some extra storage in here because it's kind of close to the front. Maybe an extra bed, probably an extra bed just in case we need it. And then up here is kind of just some extra space. We have the smithy up here and the cooking pot up here. I might put the fabricator up here if we're still in this base when we have a fabricator. I imagine we will be. But I do really like this balcony. It has a really nice view here. And I think it just looks really good with the rest of the building. I wasn't sure if I wanted the roof to overhang over the entire balcony, but I'm kind of liking that there's no roof here. And I'm even thinking that we might extend this out a little bit more, like pull these railings off and kind of push this out one more, I guess, triangle ceiling worth of not foundation, but like worth of building pieces here, and then kind of see what that looks like. But for now, I think this is good enough. And then yeah, so I really went for like the bamboo here. I like the thatch is fine, right? It's leaves, or whatever they are. It looks fine. I really like the bamboo a lot. So that's kind of what I was going for throughout this entire build. We do still have like this wall here. It's just, I can't do anything about it unless I just took it down and, I don't know, made something out of railings, which I didn't really want to do. And then on the outside, I guess I should have shown the outside first, but the outside I think looks really nice. So I might end up adding some more detail to the roof. I'm still not sure if I like the railings going across the top there, but I think that the roof looks really nice, and especially the building, like from kind of far away. Like, I think this came out pretty good. And I know I said we didn't want to go too crazy with just like the starter base because it's made out of thatch. Like if Theory gets up here or anything big gets up here, it can just obliterate it. I'm kind of glad we did. I think it looks really cool. And like up here, we do have this kind of, what would you call it? Like the difference in height for the roofs, because this is like a quarter ramp higher. So it's because it's not like a full sloped roof. I think that looks pretty cool because this is like a secondary part of the building, and this is like the main structure here. So I like that. Not sure how I feel about these pillars sticking through here, but I guess it's not too noticeable. So I think that's fine. Yeah, no, overall, I think it looks really good. And I do like even though the railings don't connect, I do like so like these corner pieces here. I guess that's better. Yeah, these corner pieces here. I do like how they sort of look like supports. Yeah. I'm not sure, like, I did really enjoy building this, and I kind of want to add, like, I was thinking about, like, tucking some standing torches on the pillars on the top, but I feel like that might be a little much. Plus, I'm not going to want to go up there and refuel them every time they run out. But I think that for a starter base, this is pretty good. Yeah, just kind of wish I could fill those gaps in. Could even put, I should just put like some more forges here so we can get some metal going. Now, I am also wondering, like, if I wanted to make this stone, for instance, and then just like put skins on it, I wonder if I could do that. I don't know if I'd want to. I feel like the style that I built this in is more suited for the thatch and like the bamboo sort of thing. Also, I like these stairs, the way like the stairs kind of hang out like that. And yeah, no, I'm very happy with this. Just kind of wish we could make thatch a little bit more stable for when you're built. Like, actually, you know what would be even better is if we could build this out of stone and use like thatch skin, right? Like build this out of stone and then use the thatch So not thatch structure pieces themselves, but a skin that is the thatch structure pieces. Kind of like how we have all the frontier and the steampunk and all those other cosmetics for the building pieces now. But yeah, no, I don't think there's really much else to add. And if we build any more, it's going to be on the low ground there. Or, I mean, maybe we move somewhere else. Not sure. Maybe we still end up at Alpha Pillar after all, but not really sure. I am digging the base though. I'm liking it a lot. And what I might do actually is, where is the template hammer? Because I could save this as a template. Should be able to make this actually. So let's do that. I've never saved anything as a template before. Yeah, I might just do that, and then that way, I don't know. It's kind of cool to be able to build things in ARK and then sort of preserve them, so like they're not just lost forever. But yeah, no, I'm very happy with this. Yeah, and I think probably just gonna end this episode here. Next time, I think we're gonna go and look for possibly RGs. I'm thinking RGs would be next, maybe some raptors, depending on what we can find. So we'll see. So if you did enjoy this one, go ahead and hit that like button, helps the channel out a ton. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.